Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we break down the weird, the wonderful, and the downright mind-blowing. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Thunder Nick 99. Thanks for your question, Nick. You asked, how can elephants hear with their feet? If elephants ever decided to go full James Bond, we'd all be in trouble. But yes, elephants actually can sense sounds through their feet, like nature's own built-in subwoofers. How do they do it? Why does it matter? And most importantly, does this mean elephants can hear you sneaking up on them in socks? Stick around and let's get into it, right here on Explaining Everything. Okay, so we all know elephants have ridiculously good hearing. Their giant ears aren't just for flapping dramatically or looking adorable. They're basically oversized radar dishes, picking up sound from miles away. But here's the thing, sound doesn't just travel through the air. It also moves through the ground. And elephants? They're experts at picking it up. Imagine you're at a party and the bass is so loud you can feel the music vibrating through your shoes. That's kind of what elephants experience, except instead of a questionable DJ blasting 90s techno, they're tuning into vibrations made by other elephants, distant predators, or even incoming thunderstorms. This ability is called seismic communication, which sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but is actually 100% real. Elephants have evolved to detect and interpret these low-frequency vibrations with their feet, making them the ultimate eavesdroppers. Now, you might be wondering, okay, but how do their feet actually work as ears? Well, elephants use two main tricks. First, vibrational detection, or the foot whisperer technique. Their feet have specialized cells called Pacinian corpuscles, which, despite sounding like an Italian dish, are actually super-sensitive nerve endings that detect vibrations. These same receptors are found in human fingertips, which explains why you can feel your phone vibrate in your pocket, but an elephant can feel a stampede happening miles away. Second, bone conduction, aka elephant Bluetooth. The vibrations travel up their leg bones and into their middle ear, where their brain processes the signals like a seismic detective. This is called bone conduction, and it's the same technology behind those fancy bone conduction headphones. But unlike your overpriced gadget, elephants have had this feature built in for millions of years. So, why do elephants need feet ears when they already have head ears? Turns out there are some solid reasons. 1. Long-distance communication. Elephants live in massive territories, and shouting across a savanna isn't exactly practical. Instead, they send low-frequency rumbles, so low that human ears can't even pick them up through the ground. Other elephants, sometimes miles away, can feel these messages and respond. It's basically an elephant version of texting, but without the risk of autocorrect disasters. 2. Predator alerts. While adult elephants don't have much to fear, because, they're gigantic, younger elephants and calves are vulnerable to lions, hyenas, and other predators. When a herd picks up on approaching danger, they can detect it through vibrations and react way before they even see the threat. 3. Weather forecasting. Here's a wild one. Elephants can actually sense distant thunderstorms through the ground. They pick up on the low-frequency rumbles of thunder and use that info to move toward fresh water sources. Basically, they've been storm chasers before it was cool. All right, so we don't have giant vibration-sensitive feet, unless you're that one guy who walks barefoot everywhere. But humans can train themselves to be more aware of vibrations. For example, some deaf individuals use vibration-based technology to hear music through touch. And fun fact, some scientists believe ancient humans, way back in the pre-shoe era, might have been better at detecting vibrations through their feet. So while we're not quite at elephant-level seismic skills, maybe it's time we all start walking barefoot a little more. You know, just in case. So, there you have it. Elephants, the original seismic superstars. With their built-in vibration detectors and ground-based messaging system, these gentle giants have one of the most incredible communication methods in the animal kingdom. They don't just hear with their ears. They listen to the very pulse of the earth itself. Whether it's picking up on distant herds, sensing approaching danger, or even predicting a thunderstorm long before the first raindrop falls, elephants are basically living, breathing earthquake detectors wrapped in wrinkly, adorable packaging. Next time you see an elephant standing really still, looking deep in thought, just know it's probably eavesdropping on a conversation happening miles away. Maybe another elephant is inviting it to a watering hole. Maybe a distant rumble is warning of potential danger. Or maybe, just maybe, it's listening in on you, wondering why you still haven't hit the like button. If you learned something new, or if you're now tempted to walk around barefoot and listen to the ground, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.